All right, hello everyone. Here we are, hole 7. Just going to go with the standard bag. Now what you'll see, I have my apoc on. So that pretty much kind of tells you that, I don't see much value for Thor's hammer on this hole whatsoever. I would pretty much stay away from that altogether, personally. If you want to make this a little bit easier for you, you can use a power 4 ball. I'm going to use a power 3 ball. And as I mentioned, I would not, even if I had to use a POC 2, I would go Apocalypse here. I really like that curl, and it's going to help me to get to a spot that I wouldn't otherwise be able to get to. And of course, there's no reason to ever go left here. If you could see, if you didn't see how easy I played this last time, do check out the other video because it was very straightforward, very easy, much more so than going this way will ever be. So we aren't going to go left here unless we ever have to. So if we can ever get over towards this right, and one of the things that you can do, I don't need to use the wind tool here, but I will, just so you guys can see it. I'm going to be going into overpower plus a little bit of downhill, so I'm going to use plus 10. Now, overpower probably accounts for plus 5 of that, plus 7. So I'm just going to use just a little bit of elevation, and you won't see me use more than 2 topspin here. So maybe right about 1.5, and you're going to see that I'm going to use about 1 ring per. So somewhere right around here with some curl. Very strong power, perfect ball. And because I can curl it so much, that's the reason that you see me using the Apocalypse. And here you can see that's perfect. You cannot use any more topspin. This actually kind of really shows you, kind of the damage that the topspin does to you. So, I was really at max there at about 1.5. The only other thing I could have done is I could have came off the power just slightly, but that would be about it. Now, what you're going to see is I'm actually going to be much more towards min club here with my B52 now. So with that in mind, let's take a look here. Now, what you would want to do, and you can see kind of my opponent doing this, is you just want to kind of blast this. Oh, looks like he hit the water. So you can see that it did make things just a little bit more hard by trying to do a little bit too much here. So we should be able to do this. Of course, we are playing a replay here. We are down towards min just a bit. So I'm thinking, 30, 35%, right about 1 per ring. You'll also see that I won't be able to backspin very much without it clipping the rough. So you need to be very careful. And this is going to come in a lot hotter when you're towards min club like this. So 11.4 rings. Get somewhere right around here. Make sure that you are offsetting that. Didn't want that great ball. And as I mentioned, it's going to have to come in just a little bit hotter. What I like to do is I like to crank that ball guide up, the backspin, so I can have just a little bit more control over the ball. And when you're towards min club, it makes it harder to do because the bounces are shorter. So when the bounces become shorter, it creates kind of like a gap there that you kind of don't want. So it's actually a little bit better to be laid back towards max club. And if you watch my other guide, I was actually able to get it. I was very close towards max. You can see that the bounces were a little bit farther, so I could actually use around 2 backspin there. Whereas here I have to use much less than 2. So all I'm going to do here is just kind of put it towards the front and just let this gracefully roll down into the cup. Pick up easy birdie there. However, you are going to be wanting to get the eagle there. And if you didn't see the other video, do check it out. As I mentioned, we were at a much better range. It was very easy to pick up, you know, a little bit better control and be able to get that one. And I was able to get it with the max club approach. So good luck there, guys, with that hole, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.